Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and I do beauty and lifestyle videos here on my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my must-have apps for the year of 2020. So a couple of months ago, I had too many apps. I had so many apps to the point that I just could not function. It was just too much going on. So I narrowed it down as much as I could, and I kind of categorized everything that I need for my iPhone. So I'm going to share with you guys some of my must-have apps for the year of 2020. So yeah, before we get into the video, if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, and I will link all of my social medias down below so you guys can go check me out on there. But let's just get straight into the video. So I'm going to be screen recording everything just to show you guys how I have everything on my phone. I have most of my apps in categories, kind of tried to organize things as much as I could, but I do have some main ones that I have on top, and those are just the ones that the main ones that I go to on a day-to-day basis. So the first one is my calendar. The calendar I don't have in any sort of category, just because I'm trying to stay more organized this year, and I've actually jotted down every appointment, every event, everything that I need to know for this year. I have it down on there just so I don't forget, and I actually have reminders on there. So I have my calendar right there just to kind of remind me, hey, this is what's gonna happen. Next to that, I have an app called Anydo. Anydo is basically an app that allows you to make a list of things that you need to get done. You can categorize it, mess around with it, and it's just to help you stay more organized and get things done throughout the day. So let's say if one day I need to go grocery shopping and just getting stuff around the house, I will make a list before I go out to the store. That way when I'm at the store, I know that I didn't forget anything, and that way I won't stall and buy stuff that I don't need. So I'll just go through the list, buy it, and get the hell out. So that is why I have that app. The app next to that is Ring. So I really debated on getting Ring. I just didn't know if it was for me and my family, but we do live in an area where we have to be a little bit cautious of our neighborhood and surroundings. So I decided to get it, and I've actually really loved it. I get to see what is going around in the neighborhood. I get alerts. I get people, sometimes there's dogs missing, or sometimes people find a dog. So it's just a really good system to have. I feel more safe. I feel like my baby is more safe, and I just feel like it's an overall really good app. So I have that one. Next to that is my Gmail. Now Gmail is my go-to. I have, I think, 3 different emails for 3 different things. You know, I have a work email, I have a personal email, and then I have an email where I just, you know, put all of like my miscellaneous stuff. So when you go to the store and you need to give an email so you can get coupons, I use that email. I don't like to mix everything in one email. I used to do that and it was a huge mess. So I have 3 different ones. I know what they are. They're really easy to remember, and it's just amazing. So I have that. On the bottom, I have Park Chicago. Park Chicago is just a necessity, especially if you're trying to find parking. It's just easier to pay it on the app than to actually go in the little coin machine. I just feel like it's better just because it allows you to see how much time you have left. So in case you're running out of time and you haven't left the place that you're at, you can add more on to your meter. So I think that's a really cool little app. Sweat has been my go-to. I love this app. This app does cost, I think, $20 per month, or you can do it for like $119 for the whole year, which ends up making it like $10 per month. So depending on what you want to do, I do the $20 per month, just because I don't know if I'm gonna want to, you know, use it the whole month. But I actually really like this app. It gives you workouts that you already need. This is geared towards women, so sorry guys. I love about this app is that there's literally a program for any type of woman. So let's say if you're a beginner, or let's say if you just had a baby, or let's say if you're already fit but you just want to try different workouts, there is a different program for everybody. Also, they're gonna start this really cool challenge on the 13th, I believe. So I'm really stoked about that, just because I feel like it'll get me determined, knowing that there's a whole community that is going to start this challenge. It's, I think, for a month, a little over a month maybe. So I'm really excited about that. Also, this app does calculate like how much water you drink throughout the day. You can like put that in the app as well, and it gives you really cool recipes for like snacks, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's everything in one. I used to have 3 different apps for the 3 different things, for exercising, for water intake, and for like healthy recipes. So the fact that this is all in one, I'm for it. I love it. And the exercises are super easy, man. It's super easy, but it gets you tired. It gets you real tired, and it works. So I love that. The next app that I have next to that is the news app. The news app is, you know, just to get the news, just to see what's going on, get updates of everything that's going on in social media, in our world, in our country, all that jazz. I just have that, you know. Yeah, you get it. The next app after that is the Shazam app. I used to have SoundCloud. I ended up deleting it. Then I just got Shazam. It's nothing really special. Sometimes if I'm at the store, if I'm like at a party or something and I hear a song and I don't know what it's called, I will just pull out Shazam and it'll give me the name of the song. So that's basically the reason why I have that, just to kind of remember the song, because then I'll forget. Going into the categories section, first category is the medical category. This one, I think this one named itself. I just added these 2 apps together and it gave me that name. But I really like these 2 apps. Now these 2 apps are really just to be safe and to be cautious and to be prepared. So the first app is the Pets First Aid. So in this app, I do have 2 dogs. And I just recently found out about these apps, so I'm very excited. And the Pets First Aid, it basically gives you every and any possible thing that can be wrong with your dog, and like solutions or like symptoms that you might need to look out for, and if it gets really serious, you know, to go to your vet or to the emergency room. So it gives you a whole list of things, from like hypothermia to like what happens when they get like an electrical shock, or some dogs are really prone to seizures, so it gives you like so much information on that. So I just have it in case. Next to that is the first aid app, and I really like it because it does like show you little trips, like in case you get a wound cut, what to do if you get that, or it gives you like a whole list of like different types of things to be prepared for, or if something happens. Especially now that I have a baby boy, I just like to be prepared. First aid app also has this really cool section of like things to prepare for. So when you go into that section, it literally has like a volcano, earthquake, flooding, and it gives you tips on how to prepare for those types of things. So I just really like it. I like to be prepared. I barely found out about this app, and I'm gonna keep it because, you know, what if one day in Chicago you're really prone to flooding, and even though in my basement it doesn't flood, you never know. So I just want to be prepared. So I have those 2 apps. I think they're really, really cool. Next to that, I have my YouTube category. So in here is basically my YouTube studio, which is basically where I can see how many people have viewed my stuff, the comments, analytics, all that jazz. I can change my thumbnail in there. And I have the YouTube app itself. Next to that, I have iMovie, which is how I edit my videos when I record them on my iPhone. On the bottom of that, I have an app which is just to reverse my videos, because in iMovie, when you're using your iPhone, you can't really do that. So I just plug in a clip of the video to reverse it, and that app helps me do that. Next to that, I used Canva. Now Canva is my go-to to create all my thumbnails. All the thumbnails that you have seen on my videos, I use Canva to do that. Next to that is Cutout. So I don't know if you guys ever seen in some of my thumbnails, I have like a logo or something, or like a makeup product. I'll use Cutout to actually cut around the product to just have that itself and not have like the whole background. On the bottom of that, I have PicMonkey, which is just an editing app. And then next to that, I have the Documents app, and that is where I save all of the music that I want to add to my videos. So yeah. The next category is my social media category. And in this category, I basically have almost every single social media app, almost. I have Twitter. I also have Snapchat and Pinterest. I have Messenger, which goes in with Facebook, Instagram, which is probably the most used app that I use when like talking about social media. I have TikTok. I recently got on TikTok and it's a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. I will link all of my social medias down below if you guys want to check me out on there. And then I have like Facebook and Influencer. Now, Influencer is a really, really cool app. You can see reviews on different products, but not only that, depending on how active you are on Influencer and how many reviews you do, comments, ask questions, all that jazz, you can actually get approved to receive a Vox box, which is basically like free product. So let's say if you like makeup, you can get free makeup using Influencer. Or there's people that like talk about like baby stuff or food or like different types of stuff. They have so many different categories in Influencer. I just think it's a really cool app. I've gotten like 2 Vox boxes from them, and I'm not really active on there as much. So I think it's a really cool app if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to find a way to get free product, free makeup, especially because they do a lot of Vox boxes on makeup. That's a really cool app, so check that out if you guys are interested in that. Next category that I have is basically all of my apps that I use to like edit my photos. So I have my camera app, you know, where I take pictures. I have Facetune, collageable. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's basically where I make all of my collages if I want to make a collage. And the bottom of that, I have Visco, which is probably my most used editing app. You do have to pay. You can use a free version of Visco, but I'm pretty sure if you want to like edit videos as well, you do have to pay some type of like fee on the App Store. Next to that, I have Google Photos, and then I just have my Photos app. So that is all of that in that section. On the bottom, I have all of my editing tools that I use to like make Instagram videos and stuff like that. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys probably have seen that I've done like IGTV videos, or even posted videos like on my Insta stories, like little clips and stuff that I've kind of tweaked and just edited. I use KineMaster to edit all of my videos. You do have to pay a fee for KineMaster, but I just use the free version. And then in the Photos app, I just cut out the trademark logo that they leave, so I don't have to worry about having that there. I have Prequel, this Insta Story app, which basically gives you like really neat backgrounds that you could post on your Insta stories, so it doesn't look like really plain. All right, guys, so my video actually cut off, so I didn't have the rest of my footage. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys in the screen recording. So I did show you guys everything that was in the editing app. I had Prequel, Story Chic, and Video Shop. All of these apps I use to edit either like IGTV videos for Instagram or my Insta stories. So that is that. The next thing are all of my movie apps. I have Vudu, Hulu, AMC Theaters to check like the show times, Netflix, and Disney Plus because it's the bomb. I'm like always rewatching all of the Avengers movies on this app. Next, I have all of the navigation tools, apps, etc. I have Waze and Uber. I really love those 2 apps, and the rest are just included in the iPhone. Over here, I just have a bunch of tools that come included in the iPhone, more tools, and then I have my shopping section. My shopping section is pretty simple. I have Ulta and Sephora. I have Amazon, the iTunes Store, the App Store, Google Chrome, my Chase app to see my monies, and Shop Savvy. Shop Savvy is so cool. You can just scan any type of product using the barcode, and it will give you a list of options of where it's the cheapest. My internet's going kind of slow, so you can't really see the prices, but I promise you this works. Last but not least, I have my games, and my games, I have it pretty simple. I'm a pretty simple girl. I'm boring when it comes to games. I just have Farmville. I used to be obsessed with Farmville when I was on Facebook, more active on Facebook, I should say, and I would play Farmville all the time. My farm was like, it was one of those rich farms, man. It was amazing. So I have that app. I have 8-Ball Pool. I'm obsessed. And then I have Cookie Jam because it's fun to play. So yeah, that is basically everything that I have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I know I was rambling a lot, but there were a lot of apps. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, I will link all of my social medias down below so you guys can go check me out on there. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.